Hello, 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 my beautiful wintergreen, sweet little bunnies who listen. All right, so we are on day 3. This is week 12. All right, so this says, number 1, it says a choice matrix is shown. Choice matrix, that's a fancy word for all of these bubbles, okay? Complete the choice matrix by selecting the number that best completes each ordered pair, okay? And then it gives you patterns, pattern X, pattern Y. And when you hear X and Y, you know right away you are going to make a T-chart, okay? So for pattern X, we're going to start with 3 and add 2 to each term. So start with 3. Then pattern Y, we're going to start with 1 and add 3 to each term. So you're going to put a 1 here. Remember to keep the numbers side by side so they correspond. I encourage my students to draw lines like this so that you know you're matching up pairs. All right, here we go. So start with 3, add 2 to each term. So that'll be 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Over here, you are going to start with 3 and add 2 to each term. Start with 1 and add 3 to each term. So 1 add 3 is 4. 4 add 3 is 7. 7 add 3 is 10. 10 add 3 is 13. 13 add 3 is 16. 16 add 3 is 19. Okay, so you have X terms and Y terms. So let's look. It says, if the X coordinate is 3, what is the Y coordinate? The Y coordinate is 1. So you're going to come down here and see how it says 1? You're going to put a little X on there because the Y coordinate is 1. If the Y coordinate is 4, what is the X coordinate? It is 5. You're going to come here and write 5 in that little hole. If the X coordinate is 7, what is the Y? The X coordinate is 7. So the Y coordinate is 7. You'll come over here and you'll mark it. And then if the Y coordinate is 10, what is the X? Well, if the Y is 10, the X is 9. So you'll mark it right here and write 9 in. Miss Ross, it can't be that easy. It really is if you just make a T-chart. Okay, number 2, Morgan is building a new compost bin. A compost bin is that thing out behind your house where your mom might throw old food scraps, eggshells, and she mixes it all together and it makes really rich soil for the garden, okay? So the base of the bin is 4 feet long by 5 feet wide. How tall must it be? So I love to make my kids just draw the picture because this is asking for some sort of rectangular prism. Okay, so I'm just going to draw it. It says the base is 4 feet long, so this side is 4. The width is 5. So how tall does it have to be? This part is a question mark. How tall is it to make it exactly 100 cubic feet? Well, you know that length times width times height will give you 100 feet. So, the length is 4, the width is 5. So what does the height have to be to give you 100? Well, 4 times 5 is 20 times what number will give you 100? So 20 times what number will give you 100? It is 5, okay? And I like to highlight it because it makes me feel froggy. All right, next one. A restaurant has square tables. Each square table can seat 4 customers. If a party of more than 4 people arrives at the restaurant, the host has to place multiple tables together. Well, that makes sense. So if you've got one table, you can put 4 people at it. Well, if you've got 2 tables pushed together, see how they can't put anybody right here? They can't put anybody in the center section because the tables are pushed together there. So instead of 2 tables sitting 8 people, 2 tables seats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people because you take away that side. And then 3 tables seats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because nobody can sit in the centers here. All right. So it says using the same pattern. Oh my gosh, Miss Ross, they said pattern. I bet I should make a T-chart. Sure could. So write table on this side and then write seats on this side. So if there's 1 table, there's 4 seats. If there's 2 tables, there's 6 seats. If there's 3 tables, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8. If there are 4 tables, we have to determine what's going to happen next, okay? So you have to determine the pattern. Well, every time it's adding one more. So from 1 to, the relationship from 1 to 4 is, it is a plus, wait, no, I'm not thinking correctly. What is the relationship? Okay, I understand what it's doing. So each time you add a table, you add 2 more seats. So if you have 1 table, you have 4 seats. If you have 2 tables, you have 2 more seats than that, which is 6, because 4 plus 2 more is 6. 3 tables, you have 8 because you're adding 2 more. 4 tables, add 2 more, you'll have 10. 5 tables, add 2 more seats, you'll have 12. And 6 tables, add 2 more, you'll have 14. So when you have 6 tables, you will have 14 seats. All right? Last one's down here. Oh my gosh, Miss Ross, I see dots on the line. This looks like it should be patterns. Let's see. Rosemary and Braden are running for class president at Eastern Elementary School. Good for them. The graph shows the number of posters each student creates to hang throughout each school day. All right. So across the bottom, you've got time marching on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Then over here, you've got the posters that they hang up each day. It goes 0, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Over here, write the scale. The scale of this is, it's going up 4, okay? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, okay? So it says here, Maria is also running for class president at Eastern Elementary School. She creates 8 posters each day. Which coordinate pair could be included in Maria's pattern of creating posters? Okay. So first, let's look at, if you look at Rosemary, on day 1, she hangs 4 posters. Day 2, she hangs 8. Day 3, she hangs 12. Day 4, she hangs 16. Day 5, she hangs 20, okay? So it's going up at a constant rate. She's hanging 4 more each day. Now let's look at Braden. Braden, on day 1, he hangs 2. On day 2, he hangs 6. On day 3, he hangs 10. On day 4, he hangs 12. On day 5, he hangs 14. Day 6, he hangs 18. So it looks like Braden is also going up by 4 each day. Okay, he's hanging 4 more each day. Is that correct? So let's see, 2 to 6, 6 to 10. Yes, he's hanging up 4 more each day. Okay, so let's look at Maria. She's creating 8 posters each day. So let's make her a T-chart. So this is the day, and this is the posters. And it says she's hanging 8 each day. So on day 1, she hangs 8. On day 2, she'll hang 8 more, which would be 16. So only one of these works along with the pattern set up for Maria. And that is that on day 1, she'll hang 8 posters. Okay. And then down here, that says the volume of this is 48 cubic centimeters. So you already have the volume. So volume equals length times width times height. The volume is 48. The length, we don't know. This side right here, we don't know. But we do know the width. We know the width is 2. And we know, oh wait, sorry, we do know the length. We know the length right here. Because if this is 4, then this is 4, then mark that out. Then the bottom is 4 centimeters. So we do know the length because the length just stair steps down. So this is 4 times 2 times, we don't know the height. Right here, we don't know the height. So 4 times 2 is 8. So what number times 8 is going to give you 48? That will be the height. So 8 times 6 will give you 48. So the height is 6. It is there. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.